There we are. Evening all. 8 o'clock here in the UK. It's Dodgy Git Show. Welcome to the Dodgy Git Show. I'm Dodgy Git. It's Dodgy Git Show 240. 240 shows. Look, live chat's open if you'd like to put some comments in the live chat. May they be positive or negative. See, we'll take them as proactive feedback and we'll try and continually improve whatever the fuck it is we are actually doing. Yeah, we're just chuntering at the world, eh? Welcome to the friggin', welcome to the Dodgy Git Show. Thanks for all the people that have subscribed recently. Means a lot. Thanks for sharing your love with me. We're here sharing our love with the rest of the world, aren't we? Hey, best we can. Yeah, lots of fucking turmoil going on in the world. Well, we're all suffering post-traumatic stress disorder, aren't we? From the old goings on before. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Loads of people got fucked up by that. Some people got killed, didn't they? Obviously by the decisions they've made. Yeah. And we think the politicians there, they think they're making the right decisions for us all, don't we? And everybody's got a lockdown. Okay, everybody locked down. Everybody's got to do this. Everybody went and did that. And now, look, fucking hell. The fucking hypocrisy was bad enough then when they're trying to run the fucking cabinet. Now the hypocrisy of the fucking other party at the time, now the leading party, seems to be becoming apparent as well, innit? Old Keir, he didn't stay at home, did he? No, he went gallivanting off around the fucking world. It's quite fucking disgusting. You got Jacob Rees-Mogg there over on the GB News right now, actually. His debate this evening is, what the fuck is Ali up to anyway? What's he doing with an £18 million fucking flat he don't fucking use and he just lends out to everybody else, eh? Hell of an investment, ain't it? I wonder what return he's expecting on his investment. Quite fucking gross. They started the old review today, didn't they? The inquiry. Fucking tripe load of pony for him to spin some more cash for himself, spending all day chatting absolute bollocks as slow as possible, and meandering around fucking bringing up a load of fucking other questions in the fucking courts of law, right? It's a fucking disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. Not the fact we're actually having an inquiry, the fucking way it's being done. What a ploddy load of fucking people. It's literally like the fucking sloths from fucking, what was it? Zootopia, wasn't it, that film? Yeah, and she's in a hurry to get some data and she has to deal with a sloth. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. Yeah. But we're all fucking figured it out pretty quickly, didn't we? I did. I think I put a mask on my face once and then went, hang on a fucking minute, this is fucking ridiculous. What the fuck are we doing? It caused some fucking tension in my household at the time, believe you me. Oh yes, it destroyed lots of fucking families, didn't it? Took the potential away for fucking families to, be a united unit fucking all over the country, didn't it? May that be your mum, dad, fucking granny, granddad, fucking aunt, uncle, nephew, niece, fucking somebody perfectly fucking healthy gone off to play football for the fucking afternoon. Oopsie daisy, look, they're fucking dropped dead on the fucking pitch. Bit fucking random, wasn't it? And now they're trying to explain themselves. They can't stand there trying to explain themselves when the fucking leader of the opposition was gallivanting around the fucking country, the world. Not even fucking popping to get his teeth fixed in fucking Edinburgh, or he had a fucking anal fucking appointment to fucking stick something up his fucking bumhole to check he ain't got fucking cancer down in fucking Brighton. Yeah, there's fucking gallivanting all over the fucking world. Sitting in aeroplanes that hadn't had their fucking HEPA filter changed, yeah? Yeah, now they want to come and fucking tell us a load of shit. What a fucking bunch of fucking wankers. All of them. Not that I agree with the twats at the moment, stood outside fucking Downing Street chanting loads of shit about bacon and eggs. Oh, what was it? Justice for the sausages, wasn't it? Yeah. Fucking Keir, fucking Starmer, you fucking fuckwit, trip over your words again. reading your auto cue that's fucking written by AI, innit, eh? And I'm left fucking speechless. I am literally left fucking speechless, Rikia. There isn't one fucking thing he's done or come up with since the twat fucking wobbled himself to the top with his chin, innit? Hello there, how you doing, Anesti? Is that how was it? Anesti? Anne. Alright, Anne, how you doing? Waving to you, sharing my love with you. Hope you're sharing your love around the people that you know. Are you from Rick's show? Seen you in Rick's show, ain't I? Saw you in Rick's show. I ain't been on Rick's show for ages. Rick's show fucking saved my ass. Must say that. He did. I was feeling a bit fucking, and I used to go along to his show, and yeah, Rick, fucking hell. I ain't been on there for ages, have I? Yeah, that's right. See, Rick. What we at? I can't, Maverick Multimedia, wasn't it? Yeah, fucking, yeah. Maverick, yeah. Yeah, nice to see you here anyway. Yeah, hope you're well. Hope you're sharing your love. Don't forget, if you go over there and you see him, say hi, like, you know. Yeah, we're in fucking England cursing out fucking Keir Starmer, the useless fucking leader. His winter fuel thing was gonna stop. He banned me. Oh well, never mind. It was getting a bit like that, wasn't it? Yeah. See, fucking Keir's tried to stop fucking all these old people here getting £300 each. See, over the old, we was getting £300 each, all these old people. And it was helping them get through the winter, because they had to sit there with their eating on in their room all day and all night, didn't they? Because they ain't got fuck all else to do. They can't go out. They're disabled or fucking old, innit? And he tried to nick 300 quid off them that they were expecting to get and fucking pay their overly bloody priced bill because somebody else is having a fucking fight somewhere. Anyway, he had a Labour Party conference in fucking Liverpool and all his own people fucking put their hands up and fucking voted against it. Thank God. So all these old people in this country, that some of them do need it, yeah, the majority of the people need that fucking money for assistance and help. And confidence in knowing that they can stick the fucking little heater on for 5 minutes and not have fucking ice on the inside of their windows, you know. So there were enough powerful people there, airing their, well, they're just waving their hand in the air, and some fucking old fat bint at the front said, she had a little glance around and just went, yeah, that's carried then. So everybody's going to get their fucking winter fuel allowance unless Keir does something else drastic. But, you know, there's nothing the geezer's done that's right. He's been gallivanting around all over the fucking world in COVID. Whilst that was on and we were all locked up, he's gallivanting off all over the place. He's been to fucking Lord Ali's fucking flat again. Why is he going to fucking Lord Ali's flat? Yeah? Why isn't the fucking flat been bought by the fucking English government if there's fucking that many people need to pop over to the United States of America and have a fucking bit of a chinwag with people? Why is Lord Ali supplying this and profiteering from it? Because I bet he's fucking charging them for it round the back door, isn't he? Yeah, free gift my arse. Probably a kilo of fucking powder on the table waiting for Raina, innit? Yeah, when she's fucked up, she got tied up and videoed, innit? Yeah. And it is gross. Raina is another one, second in command, a fucking toxic ginger spitting snake she is, fucking toxic as fuck. I don't mean she's toxic. You know, she used to fucking go, oh well, I have to go Primark for my clothes and buy 2 pairs of fucking leggings so nobody sees my knickers. And now she's wearing fucking £500 fucking trousers. And she thinks it's alright. Her fucking mate, Rachel fucking Reeves, she bought £7,500 worth of fucking clobber just to stick on her fuck ugly body. You know, make a fucking, try and roll a fucking turd in glitter, innit? So, there you go. It's fucking, Raina's fucking nicked a load of cash for fucking, you know, dressing herself like she couldn't afford clothes before. She got Primark fucking leggings. Why can't she wear those now? What's wrong with it? Eh? Fucking hell. B.A. Baracus wears fucked up trainers. Keeps him humble, he says. Yeah, maybe old fucking Rayner should take a fucking thing out of his book, page out of his book, innit? Rayner, she's toxic as fuck. She says she did come from a council estate. Well, actually, no. She manipulated a bloke into fucking procreating with her ugly self, and she happened to fucking spit out a couple of sprogs, and because she did that, the government said, oh, well, we better house you, love, or you'll end up prostituting yourself, won't you? So they gave her a house. Yeah, and then she had right to buy this house. Yeah, and you know, things happened in the housing market, and her kids grew up. Managed to get herself a job, didn't she? Now, how on earth has she wangled her way all the way to fucking second in command when she's living with her fucking boyfriend and the kids are registered at his house, eh? So we still haven't really covered that, apart from the police just saying, oh, there's nothing to report. It's not nothing to report. They've been fucking paid off, one way or the other, to keep the fucking mouth shut, to allow it to fucking happen. So there's Kia, he's toxic. Rayner, second in command, she's fucking toxic. And Rachel Reeves is just a blatant thief, isn't she? £7,500 of fucking clothes put down as, what was it? Support. What was it? Fucking 7.5 grand's worth of bras. The fuck support? What a fuck it. If anybody else wrote down that on that expenses sheet, they'd be arrested for fraud and their company shut down. I don't care how much fucking Rachel Reeves stumbles and fucking manipulates the fucking conversation away from actually answering the question. Which is, what the fucking hell do you think you were doing, love? And she stumbles over it and says, oh, well, we were advised to do this and advised to do that. How about you just use common fucking sense? This is the thing, they get to the top, they don't know what they're doing. They have to ask everybody else what to do. What's the fucking point in it? What the fucking hell is the point in it? It's like fucking getting a fucking teenage fucking binman to fucking fly the space shuttle. You start asking a shitload of questions when he's sat in there, like, how the fucking hell do I turn this thing on? Yeah? Fucking, it's gross. And fucking Reeves did stumble over her words. You should have seen the look on her face. She literally looked like a fucking child who'd been caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And that's literally what it is. £7,500 written down as support. You're looking at the fucking old trout. She needs some fucking support. Not being derogatory to females, of course. It's just fucking that fucking bunch of toxic liberal fucktards. What, we just had another one, didn't we? A homosexual man on the news there. He's trying to say, women deserve to have 50% of the fucking jobs. And the other geezer said, well, hang on a minute. Nobody's stopping them from going and fucking applying for the jobs at all. It's all done on fucking accreditation or whatever. If you're capable of doing the job, we'll get the best person in to do the job. It ain't the best person in to do the job and, oh, they happen to be a girl, so it'll have to be them, and, oh, they happen to be fucking black, it'll have to be them, oh, they happen to be pro this, oh, it'll have to be them. And you narrow it down until basically you've picked the fucking idiot at the bottom, haven't you? But they tick all your boxes, so they must be the most appropriate for the job, right? Nah, you're convoluting it, and there ain't no end when you start doing shit like that. If there's a fucking job role, anybody can fucking apply for it, and the best person gets the fucking job. If it ends up that fucking everybody's a fucking white man, tough shit. It seems to be okay everywhere else, and we go into that. How many fucking infant and primary school teachers are female? So let's start that conversation. How many social services staff are female? How many fucking lawyers, solicitors in this country, how many solicitors in this country are female and supporting females in family courts, eh? And then you got the female social services work, so they're all sexist, and it's all fucking built up and tiered against the fucking white man, who's the last person you've got to employ, innit? Well, they're not black, they're not a woman, they're not a lesbian, they're not a fucking this, they're not a fucking that. They're obviously incapable of doing the job, right? Because they don't tick all these fucking boxes of shit. And it is, where do you fucking end with it? Because it's alright with you lot girls in fucking nursery school and primary schools. How many head teachers are fucking female? How many teachers in general are female? And then we wonder why all these fucking boys are running around fucking acting like idiots with testosterone bursting out of fucking everywhere, including their fucking pocked skin. Grim, innit? See, and that's the fucking one, innit? You get a job and your job affects your fucking kids' behaviour. You know, I don't know, let's go from Monday to Friday, we're going to a 5-5-4 shift. What a crock load of fucking how to fucking break the family unit is that? Yeah, you go on to a 5-5-4 fucking thing. Oh, I can't pick my kid up from school because I'll be at work on that day. Oh, I can't go and play football on that day because I'll be working on a fucking weekend because that's what the fucking thing drops on. How many people are doing that right now? But Keir Starmer, he's allowed to fucking get 20,000 quid fucking worth of handouts for this accommodation from Khan again, innit? For his son to be able to sit his GCSEs without being pressurised by the fucking press outside the door. So Keir's taken another 20 grand. Yeah, alright, it's not fucking actual cash, but it's got a value. And you imagine if everybody else was able to go and, you know, go to a 5-star hotel whilst their children went through GCSEs. Oh, well, you wouldn't want them to stress, would you? You wouldn't want them to not have this available or that. Fucking hell, some kids in this country haven't got a computer, a pencil, a desk. Some people in this country ain't got a fucking table. And there's fucking Keir Starmer taking his kid to fucking Ali's place again. Yeah? Another 20 grand's worth. What'd he do? He was there over Christmas, wasn't he? So what did he do in all his, was it paid photographer, wasn't it? She popped round or whatever, probably a woman. She popped round and liked to, you know, set the scene. I'll make it look homely. So yeah, there's fucking Keir Starmer sat in this fucking £18 million apartment that's fucking nothing to do with him whatsoever. But he's got family photographs and Christmas cards behind him like it's his own fucking house. I reckon that was the coldest, most fucking boring, loneliest Christmas they'd fucking ever had. Yeah, in an apartment with fucking nothing but what, a photographer and just the feeling of fakery. It's fucking pure hypocrisy. But anyway, Keir's fucking questioned about this. He blamed it on his son. Oh, my son needed to do his GCSEs. So everybody's kids have to do GCSEs. Whether the people next door are having an argument, you know, there's a scrap outside in the street, or just generally fucking noisy in the house. Why the fucking hell Keir Starmer's son get any fucking different? Get treated any different? And allowances given to Keir like that he can benefit from? Again, what are they benefiting from? He turned around the other day, Keir, and said, no, we won't be questioned and we won't be answering. I wouldn't expect any of my MPs to answer those questions. Fucking hang on a minute, you got the fucking management triangle upside down, Keir. No, you truly have. Your MPs work for the people. The people will ask your fucking MPs any fucking questions they like, you flabby chin moron. He's disgusting. I don't think he's aware of what he's doing or saying. I think he's delusional. He's actually like fucking gone off the fucking end, and he's so lost that he doesn't know what he said, when he said it, how he said it, or who he's fucking said it to. Because he's getting caught out fucking right, left and centre. Oh, well, before you said this, mate. And now you're saying that. And then you said that over there. And now you're saying this here. That's not what you said over there. You told us there that geezer was an arsehole and you ain't going to deal with him. And now you're saying what? It's absolutely full of fucking shit. Landon, Cambridge, hello, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. Yeah. We're here sharing our love and moaning at the world around us. It's fucking great. It is great. See, we could be in worse situation, couldn't we? We could be in a cold jail cell somewhere with, you know, a rat as a friend and a cockroach nibbling at your nostril, couldn't you? You could. And there's P. Diddy. I bet he's hungry by now, isn't he? Eh? And your fucking drugs are wearing off, aren't they? I bet he's feeling a bit fucking clucky, isn't he? Sat in the corner rocking backwards and forwards. Yeah. Wonder if there's any light that comes in, or it's just one of those opaque fucking squares in the top corner of the room. Yeah. I wonder if the guy in the cell next to him's having a proper meltdown, like, you know, 24 hours a day, screaming at the top of his voice. Quite a relaxing atmosphere there for Diddy to deal with his life's work, eh? His life's work. I was watching earlier some shorts of Biggie Smalls when he was a young kiddie. Yeah, he used to do hip-hop offs, didn't he? Hip-hop offs on the street with a microphone and a ghetto blaster, and all the kids just stood around having a giggle, yeah? And he's just making up his verbal fucking parameters this way and that way. And I thought, well, how old's fucking Diddy at that age? I thought Diddy must have been fucking way younger than him. And he must have looked up to him and thought, he's an amazing fucking artist in his own right. You know, fucking Biggie Smalls could just come out with lyrics. From the moment he was walking home from school, he was coming out with lyrics. That's how he did it. Walking home from school, just mumbling to himself. And he magically fucking made all this wordplay happen, didn't he? And P. Diddy, he would have been looking up to him thinking, fucking hell, that geezer's fucking amazing, but I can't chat like him. And he never could he? Well, not till he figured out his fucking rhythm and he'd spent some time in the studios with him. And Biggie gave him all the fucking hinters. He's his best mate, wasn't he? Gave him all his fucking hinters. Well, if you say this word, you can link it with that word. And if you say that syllable, it rhymes with those sort of syllables. And I don't reckon fucking Diddy got it then. I only got half the end of one stick, but fucking didn't quite grasp it. He never has. There's only Biggie and Tupac and some of the Wu-Tang Clan that ever fucking were originals, right? Spending too much time in prison, wasn't it? Or walking home by yourself, mumbling to yourself. But that's what happened back in the day in the fucking hood, wasn't it? That's the way people fucking behaved. But I don't reckon P. Diddy's ever had any fucking talent in his fucking life. I've always hated the fucking look of the dwarfing little cunt. He's like a tagger on, wasn't he? Even when B.I.G. was there, I'm like, who's that fucking geezer there? That fucking ugly skinny little shit that's up his arsehole. I bet he gives him his weed, doesn't he? He sells him his weed. That's what it was. Weed and then coke and then crack, right? Yeah. And then what? A bullet? Yeah. Where's J-Lo? What happened to Biggie? Where the fuck is Faith Evans? Yeah? Rest in peace, Tupac. 2 murders in the same city. No gunman ever found, eh? And then we got arrested today, haven't we? The indictment of New York fucking mayor. Now, was that New York mayor on the tape somewhere, on tapes, been grassed up, or what? Because before he was mayor of New York, he was the chief of police, wasn't he? Yeah. Just around the time when fucking the 2 shootings happened. There wasn't a proper investigation, was there? You know, like Cat says. Cat says a lot, doesn't he? Alright, Cat, if you're out there, pal, hope you're alright. Totally fucking get where you're coming from, brother. It is. They're all in fucking cahoots, weren't they? So, which one was the start? Was it Usher? Usher then supplied Diddy with Bieber, because he fucking had enough of it, and then he took his fucking money, went and hid away with his money with a cork up his arse that's fucking been in the fucking freezer for a few hours, right? And then fucking Bieber's had to take it ever since, hasn't he? Signed over custody for 48 hours. That is truly disgusting. And this is just the tip of the fucking iceberg. The amount of fucking others involved is disgraceful. And people like J-Lo are fucking disgraced, aren't they? That's why they're hiding their fucking head and saying, I know, I knew, I did know, there's nothing I could fucking do about it or they'd fucking kill me. What powers P. Diddy got now he's inside, eh? Which one of his 7 kids have got his BitLocker key for the fucking, you know, the video cabinet? His daddy said, yeah, 400 million quid each. So if anybody thinks P. Diddy's fucking skin, and you're right, Landon, it was a big fucking honeypot, innit? The whole fucking thing. The whole thing. I was listening to some of the lyrics from fucking biggest fucking old songs. And they are fucking grim, aren't they? But that's what was appealing at the time. We actually thought they was taking the piss. And there were those fucking girls that would have been right on it, wouldn't they? They would have been right on it for the fucking money, the drugs, the fame, the fucking... just to say, oh, I got fucked by Biggie. And there's P. Diddy fucking, you know, just at the sidelines all the time, wasn't it? Until bang, bang, bang. Oh, look. All of a sudden there's a gaping hole that needs fucking filling. Yeah, no, not somebody's fucking anus. I mean the fucking gap in the music industry where fucking Tupac and Biggie's music used to be. Alongside Madonna and fucking Michael Jackson and Prince, right? You remember in the day, they were the fucking 3 biggies, weren't they? Nobody could beat them. Listening to some of the, unreleased Michael Jackson tracks, there's at least one in there that would have made him another $500 million quid. And if Michael Jackson ever made it to fucking this phone clicking fucking, you know, the way music's done now, Michael would have made billions and billions, hand over fist, and he would have been controlling it again. I reckon he'll end up like Epstein as well, mate. I do. I don't think anybody can afford to have him stay around any longer. But then who's going to be in control of the little box of stuff they found? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, little box is probably a whole fucking room full, isn't it? Probably like a walk-in fucking, what was it, like the old video shop, wasn't it? Probably all sectioned off A to Z. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have Jay-Z in there, wouldn't you? Yeah. Harry in there, Meghan in there. A for Andy, innit? Oh dear. And where does it stop? Because literally every single one of these artists now, I'm questioning. Literally any of them that pop into my head, from Faith Evans to Left Eye fucking Lopez to fucking J-Lo to fucking Christina Aguilera and the fucking Britney. Look at the fucking state of Britney. Look what they fucking did to her. And that was her own dad. Maybe her dad was fucking, you know, controlling it a bit because he knew what the fuck the score was, right? So it's anybody that comes into my mind. Who's the one at the moment? That bloke. Taylor Swift, innit? A bloke that's had tits put in. Yeah, fucking, well, it was fucking wool pulled over my eyes with that one. I thought she was a bird for ages. Yeah, and then I went back and looked at the old photos and went, fucking hell, look, got an Adam's apple. My God. And it is, well, it is the drugs, the money, and the fucking medical people, ain't it? The doctors. And we're talking about the mayor of New York. And who was his sidekick? Some cartel fucking geezer, wasn't it? Some Mexicano bloke. It's literally, it's like every single one of them I look at, and then I get up to fucking Obama and Biden and fucking Clinton and go, it's all fucked, isn't it? It's absolutely screwed. No wonder fucking Melania is with fucking old Trump or Stiltskin there. She ain't moved nothing for years, has she? She just had babies or whatever. Did she have babies? Or he had babies with other fucking girl, wasn't it? Yeah. So there's Melania there. And it is New York. It's a rotten apple, isn't it, bud? Rotten fucking apple, like they used to say. What was that? Was that Method Man? They had a screaming fucking ambulance thing going off. And then people what was it? It was Millennium, wasn't it? And they're all screaming, they're going on about a rotten apple. Yeah. Yeah. It is, it's gross. It is gross. But the fucking mayor of New York indicted. Is it anywhere on the UK TV fucking news? Nowhere at all. Not fucking even mentioned. But can you imagine it was politically the other way round? It'd be all over everywhere, wouldn't it? Be shoved in our faces for weeks. But it's the old, watch what the other hand's doing, innit? You do. You end up picking a side, don't you? You pick a side for morality reasons, and you go, well, actually, I excuse me. Yeah, you bolster your fucking opinion, don't you, with seeking out more truths about what you believe in or not. And I went back with the Israel thing. We got people outside number 10 Downing Street now, or the end of the fucking road, Whitehall, screaming and shouting about free Palestine. Everybody in the chat's putting fucking bacon and sausages and fucking, justice for the hostages and sausages and things like that. Because fucking Keir read his auto script. Instead of saying hostages, he said sausages, didn't he? Fucked it up. So now everybody's taking the piss out of this sausages thing because it's also pork. So, right, so we're taking the piss. But I thought, okay, we'll do a bit of fucking historical research. So I've gone back to fucking pre-1900. Palestine, Israel, fucking Gaza Strip, that whole fucking end of the swimming pool. Excusez-moi. Yeah, the whole fucking end of the old Mediterranean there, it's always been a bit fucking hoo-ha, innit? But how did it all start? Because there were people down there way before fucking Jews were there, owning land, buying and selling land, buying and selling farms. A lot of Norwegians were there at the turn of the century, yeah, before the First World War. So people going about 1948, this and that, yeah, it's just a diversion of fucking tactic away from what's reality. So I went back before that and discovered the history there before that. And there were Norwegians and Dutch and Germans and fucking all sorts of people. All visiting and buying farms and places, holiday homes, places to go and visit on holiday in fucking Israel. Sort of a bit of an eye-opener. I thought, right, I thought it would just fucking plonk there in 1948 or whatever, and fucking everybody had a bit of a problem after that because they all just turned up on one boat. But it ain't that fucking fact at all. It was one farm after another was seen to be failing and sold off cheap by the locals that had renters, because they had fucking tenant farmers, didn't they? Like it did in England. The tenant farmers, when they got, when the landowner was going to get taxed, yeah? Here's the kicker. When the landowner was going to get taxed for all the people's payments and money that was earned on the land, the landlord soon kicked the people off this fucking land. May they have built that cottage out of stone and fucking straw or not. The tenant farmers were told to leave and they all went to the city. This is pre-industrial revolution and fucking how wool, the downfall of wool because of cotton. So what we're going to do, blame black people for fucking cotton, shall we? Yeah, we can twist it around any fucking which way, can't ya? So tenant farmers were kicked off of farms that were fucking failing because they hadn't fucking watered them. And somebody come along and the locals thought they was having a laugh with them selling off this fucked up fucking farm. Oh, alright mate, you want to pay all that much money for it? Fine, you can fucking have it, I'm off. And the rich Arab fucking ran off and bought himself some more goats and a wife. And he went wandering around, or he went to the fucking party and stuck it all up his nose. Did whatever, didn't they? But they'd legitimately sold the farm. The land, the farm, the acreage, whatever. They'd legitimately fucking done with the local fucking okay from the tribesmen and fucking all the rest of it. It was all good. It was all kosher, as they say. And then people started selling amongst themselves, didn't they? And it had nothing to do with the old people that fucking used to fucking own it. They ain't got a right to comment. They sold it. If they wanted to comment, they shouldn't have sold it in the fucking first place and taken the money. Yeah? More money than they've fucking ever seen in their life, I should think. And that's what made them fucking open their eyes and go and buy a camel and a fucking whore, right? And they did. But they still sold the fucking farm. And this was an accumulative practice for 30 or 40 years. Before fucking World War II even happened. And post World War II, what was everybody doing? Sorry, what were all the white people doing after they had a big scrap over freedom and morality? What happened? Everybody worked as standard. You woke up in the morning, you got dressed, you went out, you did your fucking day's work, you come home. Everybody was doing it. Girls, boys, men, women, busting their arse. So I've gone back to some fucking archive footage. That put together by fucking Steven fucking Spielberg, actually. Obvious filmmaker, and there's obviously going to be some spin on this. But you look at the old archive footage of the place, there's fucking nothing there. And you see the trees they're fucking ripping up. They are ripping up olive trees. Because the olive trees were fucking dead. And there was nothing coming off of them. Just like the goats and the camels you see now and the donkeys that don't produce anything because they're not sustained, are they? No, they're looked down upon and kicked in the bollocks and given the shit to eat. Minimum amount. I say, oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I didn't have any. I mean, you didn't grow any either. Oh, there's no water here. Well, dig a fucking hole until there is then. So you go check out these archive footages and it's fascinating. Just as a human learning curve thing. Of how one set of people have an outlook of life of one way and another set of people have an outlook of life that seems to be total contrast and not very positive because of the result that ended up being sold off as the fucked up shit farm that the locals thought they were getting a fucking laughable amount of money for. Oh, I sold him a piece of desert for £1,000. What a laugh. He's never going to do anything with that. And they all laughed. Ha ha ha, stupid foreigner. And the foreigner stood there and went, yeah, fuck you. I'm going to dig this fucking thing and I'm going to make it fucking work. And they did. You watch those archive footage, they haven't got any proper shorts. I'm talking the girls as well. They haven't got any proper shorts or t-shirts. They're all wearing fucking the most basic of clothes. Yeah, they're covering themselves respectively, but they are working their arse off. First of all with hand tools, shovels and picks. Shovels and picks, shovels and picks. And you watch the video and you watch, one, how they're doing it, and two, what they're doing. Separating the rocks from the fucking sand. Sending a fucking shitload of money somewhere else so a boat turns up with some cement on it. Yeah? So they use their family fucking money they've managed to get through the war with to buy some cement. What did they make? They made themselves a cement works, and they had cement to do fucking anything with, didn't they? So they made themselves a cement work, and they made themselves roads, made themselves paths, made themselves vegetable patches. That's what they first started doing, wasn't it? And then they become mechanised. Post-war mechanisation occurred, didn't it? Investment. Again, taking a risk. Here's all the money I made from last year. I'm going to try and buy this machine. It's going to take me 10 years to fucking pay off. But it means that it'll halve the amount of time it'll take to do this job. So they mechanised themselves. And you should see, once that water started flowing, because they had the pumps on. First of all, they were manual pumps. But then they managed to get machinery in, it's fucking auto pump. So you've got water running across your land now, and you've got fruit and vegetables growing like you wouldn't believe. What was one of them say? One of the videos, it won't go out my head. Here grow plums, wherefore the last 1,000 years no plums had been grown. In 30 years this whole desert has been turned into a harvest box for the masses to self-sustain themselves. So through the hard fucking effort and work and perseverance over time, even with the little shit keep throwing stones over from over there, because his dad's pissed off that you got his farm or got fucking fruit and vegetables growing on it. The little bugger over there that wanted the farm, because that's what he thought he was going to inherit off his dad. It was a fucking patch of desert, but that's all he had, so he thought he was going to get that, and he didn't get that because his dad's fucking taken all the money. Yeah, he bought him a new fucking pair of shoes. Yeah, but he's got himself a new mummy, so, you know, that's the way fucking dad spent the money, like. He got fucking nothing to do with anybody else. Anyway, these archive footages show the progression of fucking Israel post-war. And yes, there were a lot of people turned up on a place that had very few people. It had very few people because nobody fucking lived there. Why didn't they live there? There's no fucking food and water. Just the fucking one herdsman, wasn't it? He says, oh, this is all my land. My herds have always walked across here. It's like, no, mate, the previous owner never put up a fence to keep you out. And what happened was you fucking sent your goats across and it ate half his crop. That's why his fucking another reason his farm fucking failed. Because he wasn't maintaining fuck all. You might be fucking pissed off that your goats or whatever can't go and eat that now. Well, they weren't yours to eat in the first place. They were that geezer's, and that geezer was arguing with you for the last 1,000 years about you fucking doing it, because he's trying to grow enough to fucking feed his own. Oh, but what was it? Crops failed, so he couldn't feed his own, so he sold the goats to you, didn't he? Knowing that you feed off his trees and you've eaten all his trees, so there weren't none left. So you've got a problem between your fucking selves about application of effort. You didn't put up a fence, you didn't water the plants, you didn't keep the fucking goats out, you didn't feed the fucking goats properly, you didn't fucking equate how many fucking goats you need per fucking how many cabbages you're growing. You'd fuck all. You just winged the fucking lot. Oh, it's God's will. Well, alright then, it's God's will. You fucked up, failed, and now these dudes have got a fucking pile of plums and oranges like you've never seen in your life. And your son is all of a sudden jealous. Eh? He wants a fucking bit of fruit, does he? Eh? Does he want his land back? And then they all start kicking off in a big fucking fuss, don't they? But you look what Israel's done. Yeah, it's got a fucking right to defend itself. These twats outside fucking London make me sick. They make me sick because all this chanting just makes me think that they think that going and fucking kidnapping people for ransom, rape, hostage, fucking whatever negotiation, they're literally saying that's the okay thing to do. Because you sold the fucking farm because you couldn't be asked to do anything in the first place. And now you think you're going to get away with fucking just robbing people. Literally the people. Oh, if we go over there and fuck them, and we go over there and fuck them up, and we go over there and fucking take them away, they won't be there. Nah, it don't fucking work like that. And Israel are gonna fucking flatten the place, given half the fucking chance, because every chance they get, they'll take it. And they'll till the fucking soil, and they'll grow some more fruit, and they'll fuck some more girls, and they'll have some more babies, and the babies will get nice food. Because they put in the effort to go and get the fucking water. It's just like Africans sitting around saying, oh, it's fucking dry, isn't it? It's ever so hot. Yeah, well, fucking how about you dig a hole? It's basics. It is fucking basics. So, fucking ceasefire in Israel, they want 3 weeks. I'll fucking give them 3 hours, and that's till fucking morning. Because tomorrow morning, what, Hezbollah are going to have a load of fucking more rockets all ready to fucking go, ain't they, all lined up. I watched them go pop. As fucking Israeli missiles, precision guided, went through the back door of some fucker's house. Right in the middle of the city centre, straight through the fucking back door it went. And there was one bang where the bomb went bang. You should have seen how many more bangs went off. Because there's rockets in there waiting to be fucking launched, isn't it? All being prepped. Yeah, so they all went off and they went boom out the window, boom out the door, boom out the fucking front. Oh my god, you're lucky the building didn't collapse. Like, literally lucky the building didn't collapse. But there's only one fucking bomb thrown in there. The rest of the kabooms were shit that they were fucking aligning to fire at Israel. Without any premeditation. You can call this fucking, you call it tit for tat all fucking day long. But these cunts fucking ran away with people's fucking wives and kids. I mean babies. You've seen the video where the fucking Arabs laughing at the little kid. Any? They're all in the fucking rabbit hutch. He's put 3-year-olds in a rabbit hutch. It's quite disgusting. And the Arabs laughing at them. Now who's fucking laughing? You think putting fucking 3-year-old kids in rabbit cages and fucking getting a 6-year-old to stab them to death is a good thing? You really, really think your fucking morals are fucking intact? You can't be asked to grow fruit, dig a hole, fuck your wife properly, end up shagging the goats, didn't you? Fucking read, seriously, you make me fucking sick. And these fucking twats that are too young to understand fucking which way round a fucking nappy goes on They're all down in fucking London there, screaming and chanting like they fucking pink-headed twats they are. Most of the fucking people there would literally be thrown from buildings if fucking ISIS or fucking any of those fucking Islamic fundamentalists got hold of them. Even Islam got hold of them. You look at it in this country, see any fucking homosexuals in fucking the Muslim community? No, because they're not allowed. They get fucking beaten the fuck out, wouldn't they? Or is that, again, it's just suppressed and hidden because you know they're all at it? Boys are for fun and girls are for babies, right? Yeah, see? Wonder what imams are doing what in what mosques, because there seems to be an awful lot of them for no real reason apart from self-division, innit? Oh, we got an African mosque for Africans. Oh, we got an Arab mosque for Arabs. Oh, we got a female mosque for females and a children's mosque for children. Alright. We got one church and we all go to the fucking same place, mate, and we all talk about the problems that we can fucking discuss and, you know, make better through the conversation, not the division. But you seem to want to just divide yourselves up amongst yourselves. Go, no, I don't like him, don't want to be in his team, I'm going to fucking go over here and be in this team because this team's much better. You've already created a fucking division. The division with the fucking male-female thing is just fucking weird. Quite bizarre. Such control, and the females they're just so fucking willing to accept that role. You know, valued the same as a goat, isn't it? In fact, less so. A goat can give you milk, right? Is quite fucking, it's just wrong. So these people chanting there, I want to, you know, pull them aside and ask them what their opinion is about stealing hostages. Yeah, as I put a tie wrap round their fucking hands and, you know, cart them off down the woods, like, you know. What do you reckon? Speaking of woods, old Putin, he fucking blew his own fucking Timberland to bits, didn't he? Talked about it before. His fucking Sarmat rocket went bang. His fucking Satan 2 rockets, aren't they? Fucking super duper nukes. But the engines for those are supplied by Ukraine. One bloke commented on my TikTok shorts about, oh, you think he only had one, do ya? It's like, no, mate, how fucking retarded are you? Of course I don't think he had one. What I'm actually pointing out is, if any of the components on any of those engines for any of the Sarmat rockets needs replacement, is Timex fucking spun too many times, fucking needs to be fucking refurbished, or fucking even taken apart. How'd you get number 3 bearing pack out? You ain't got the tooling, have you? No, you ain't got the tooling, because they only sold you the fucking engine. Oh, Mrs. has got a headache. Just bing bonged me. She watches a programme on Thursday nights, you see. And she had a headache a couple of days. I'm not sure what to do about it. Apart from to kiss her to death and, you know, make love till she forgets, but there's only so much you can do, eh? Yeah, especially when they got a headache. Yeah. Probably air pressure, see, it's raining like you wouldn't believe here in England. We're in England, if everybody's, all the people that have just fucking arrived to the show, thanks for joining me, we're in England here. Yeah, live and direct, what we at? Fucking 6 minutes to 9, see, it's absolutely fucking hammering it down again. I mean, it's already flooded outside, there's water running down the roads like fucking drains are full fucking yesterday. So, it's going to be raining all night and all fucking most of tomorrow. So it does affect you, doesn't it? Air pressure and all the rest of it. Probably needs to blow her nose. Probably needs to blow her nose, doesn't she? Don't know. Something like that normally, innit? Or you go and have a hot bath or something, reset your fucking, your body pressures, innit? Yeah, so if Putin's got any fucking problems whilst even servicing, you know, finds a bit of corrosion or fucking, a crack in one of the blades on one of these engines, and he needs to take it apart. He ain't got the tooling, has he? He could probably make the fucking tooling, but he ain't got the tooling. So you're only going to run these fuckers once, ain't you? And they've been sat in silos for donkey years, so their bearing packs are probably leaking already, sat there just weeping. Yeah? And the pressure seals are all fucking corroded, so when the pressure's made, the corrosion holds off the seal and it leaks. Yeah? Leaks into the wrong part of the fucking chuff blower, and what happens? Kaboom! Yeah, so we'll see how many more of the fucking Satan II missiles Putin tries to send via the South Pole to America as a fucking little gift, and see if any actually get out of the hole this time without exploding and blowing the entire fucking forest, about 3 miles in each direction, completely flat. It's quite fascinating to see how the trees lay down when that happens. It's literally like a Tunguska event. Apparently it registered 2.2 on the Richter scale as an earthquake, but so be it, eh? You want to throw your big toys around, you better make sure they're fucking working. It's nothing like trying to twang an arrow at somebody and have the butt end of it hit you in the fucking eyeball, eh? Yeah. But there's Putin, he's got his toys, hasn't he? Fucking hell. Used to have a hell of a fucking setup before. Used to make the most solid of aeroplanes, but it was all made in Ukraine, wasn't it? Ugh. And they used to have deals, didn't they? And this was all it, wasn't it? It's probably why the other certain fucking spaceships and space programs failed. Because too many people were taking too much money out of the fucking pie and running away with it, weren't they? What, setting up their own government? Yeah, funny. Funny what happened to the MPs in Donbass and the fucking 3 other regions there that Putin and Trump have got to find a solution for, eh? Well, it's a special military operation, don't you know? Well, it is. That's what we're at. We ain't no war. We're at special military operation because the 4 regions asked, didn't they, the people, after their MPs got murdered by Zelensky gangs, they asked Russia for help, didn't they? Yeah, and the reason their MPs got murdered was because the people said, excuse me, Mr. MP, I don't want fucking Captain Rubber Panty fucking, chicken cock coming round my fucking 3-year-old's classroom teaching the 3 to fucking 6-year-olds how to masturbate. We don't want it. It's not part of our fucking morality, our culture, or fucking anything else. So please remove these teachers. And there was hell of a stink, wasn't there? Was it 2008? Hell of a stink, and lots of MPs got knocked off all of a sudden, didn't they? Old car explosions and fucking assassinations. Yeah, loads of shit fucking went down. And we are where we are. We are where we are. In a big fucking mess. Because half the world believe fucking one story, and half the fucking world believe another fucking jaganori, don't they? And they're all doing deals amongst themselves. Ugh. Like back in the day, in Spain, wasn't it? Spain kicked out all the fucking Muslims years ago. And if you lived in Spain, the authorities said they'd come to your house and inspect if there's any Muzzies hiding in there, wouldn't they? And they say, well, you have to prove to me that you're not a Muslim. And they're, okay, then I'll hang this fucking pig leg up in my fucking house. That'll prove anybody walking by, they can see my pig and they know that I'm a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, because otherwise I wouldn't have, a split-footed swine in my house, right? Because it's apparently a filthy animal. Pigs are one of the most clean animals in the world, for God's sake. What's wrong with people? Anyway, just proves how that, one opinion manipulates another from reality, right? Yeah, see. So the Spanish have always had fucking pigs. That's why you have Serrano ham and shit, right? Acorn-fed pigs, because they live in the orchards. Orchards, see? There we go. Why do the orchards do well? Well, the pigs wee and poo in the orchard. Fertilizer for the trees. So the acorns grow big and fat, don't they? And there's more than enough yield for the populace. And the ones that miss, they go on the ground and the pigs eat them and grow on those. And they grow nice and tasty, don't they? They do. So the Spanish have always been into pork. And now we're in the 21st century. Their pork industry is huge. Absolutely enormous. So much so that it supplies China with 43% of its imported pork products. So China are going, ooh, well, we need loads of pork, and you've got lots of sunshine. And we really need to get rid of these cars that we built and don't work here because the weather's shit. And we can never stuff enough electrons in quick enough. So, Spain are doing this deal where they're sending fuckloads of pork to China, and China are going to send them shitloads of electric vehicles that they have to get rid of pretty quick because the world fucking market's just collapsed with EVs. The great realization, it's a fuck up. The thing is, if Spain does that, it undermines Europe's 37% import tariff on Chinese-made electrical vehicles, you see. And therein we have a problem. Spain is in the EU, it wants to remain in the EU, it better fucking play ball and stop growing its own fucking spangly moustache with the Chinese. Or what, say the Spaniards, as they control manufacturing of our aviation fleet, military-wise. Right? Can you see where this goes as far as the defence of Europe? It's fucking hilarious. It's so convoluted and deep you wouldn't fucking believe it. Now the Spanish are very good at dragging their heels, aren't they? De mañana, I do it tomorrow. And that's even the discussion you want to have with them about something, let alone actually doing anything. The Spanish will convolute their way out of fucking whatever you want them to fucking do until they're only doing exactly what's beneficial for them. They've got a big enough country, enough sunshine, technically enough water, if they technically use their energy properly. And they got shitloads of land to feed themselves, and shitloads of land to grow meat on. So they must have plenty of food to give them, may they be acorns, dog shit or otherwise. The pigs are eating it and the pigs are there to be sold, and they can't be fucking hanging around or they'll be fucking worthless, just like the Chinese vehicles that have now been produced. Produce, see? How do we produce things? Well, we produce them, don't we? Make them out of fucking thin air, doesn't it? May it be, you know, a third little piggy after two little piggies had a fuck. You got a third little piggy. Oh, look at that, I made another one. Or processor power to fucking print bitcoins. That's all they're doing. Pure processor energy. And it going into them fucking processor centers that are water cooled fucking via the ocean seawater, right? Yeah, just boiling the sea, fucking making bitcoins. Because the processors are going at so many fucking million hertz, aren't they? Trying to create a fucking long fucking line of mathematical fucking nothing to say, ding, you've made another one. And that has a value of how much? Exactly the same as the energy you put into it. So there we have Bitcoin directly tied to energy consumption. Now you can see where the digital currency world's going, right? How much energy did it cost? That many Bitcoins. How much energy did that cost? That many Bitcoins. Now we're putting a value on energy. May it be a fucking gas bubble burp gone bang or whatever. It's how much fucking Bitcoin did it make? And that's it. There's your digital world. There's your carbon footprint. There's everything you need to know about a certain agenda, number before 22. UN agenda, number before 22. Sustainable Development Goals, 1972 or 4. 2 years before Biden got to Ukraine, wasn't it? His life's work, Ukraine is. But yeah, how long till the great realization that Bitcoin is pure energy value? And that's what the world will trade in. May it be how many Bitcoins did it take to make a ship full of pigs, or how many Bitcoins did it take to make a ship full of electric cars nobody else wants apart from somebody who's got shitloads of electrons coming out of the fucking sky that they could be using for processing Bitcoin manufacturing, right? How do you get rich? Just make it up from nothing, don't you? Eh? You start with fuck all, and you end up with a little bit more. You're right there, Snoops. Oh, he's all fed up as well. He don't really particularly like the bright lights of the studio here, and it's raining outside, and he can hear it, and it makes him sad. You see, Snoopy's only 2. You see, he's a rescue. He was having newspapers and parts of Hoovers thrown at him by an old lady. She couldn't deal with it. She couldn't even get out of the fucking chair. So, you know, when a Daxi goes fucking absolutely epic at the front window, barking his fucking wig off, like, I think he got a few things launched at him. So, wasn't appropriate for him to have to suffer the living conditions, and it wasn't correct that the lady was having to resort to such measures because there was no other way she could deal with it. So we rescued Snoops, and Snoops rescued me too. Snoops rescued me too. So you can see him now. He's having a little kip. Yeah. I love him to bits, my little Snoops. He's cool. He still makes a fucking racket. He's got a hell of an attitude, but you know, likes his food. He does like his food. Like his type of dog, you feed him, and then he'll go and nick the cat's food, won't he? Yeah. You take him for a walk, and he's looking at you like, "Where's my fucking sticky treat biscuit thing? You gotta give me sticky treat biscuit." So all the time we go around the walk is, as soon as he goes fucking growl at something else, I shove sweet in his gob, and he's like, "I'm not sure what to do now." And the training is slowly working. Although he's got a hell of an attitude on him. He's you know, when he wants to fucking do what he wants, he will do. Just like the Spanish, eh? Anybody fucking rich with Bitcoin. See, somebody gave me 10 Bitcoin years ago. They said, "Oh, it's okay, yeah, here's the fucking number." He said, they're worthless unless you put them in a wallet. I was like, what the fuck's a wallet? Like, what's a Bitcoin wallet? This was, 2009 or something. Bitcoins were $4 each. $4. If only I'd bought 100 of the fucking things and just left them there, eh? Yeah. Madness. No, I would have forgotten the fucking code or something anyway, wouldn't I? Yeah. What were they trying to sell then? It wasn't the dark web, but you kept getting funny things coming up about fucking, oh, give me a Bitcoin, you know, like in chat rooms and stuff. It'd be like 1 Bitcoin for a lap dance, and you're like, what? and it was girls selling themselves to accumulate bitcoins. And some of these girls were doing all sorts of things for bitcoins, and I sort of understand why now. Because even if they had, like, I don't know, done a fucking striptease thing on fucking camera for some weirdo for one bitcoin, well, 60,000 quid for a lap dance that ain't even in front of you, it's just an imaginary image on your screen. That's quite a lot of that's a good going, girls, isn't it, eh? 60 grand a go. But you obviously had to wait and see, didn't you, eh? Yeah. But yeah, fucking oh dear, it's amazing what we process and how time passes. But yeah, fucking Snoops is a cool dog. I like my Snoopy. I love him to bits. And like I say, you give him his dinner, he'll go eat the fucking cat's food, won't he? You give him a treat, he'll eat that as well. Well, this morning at 4 o'clock, he's there going and being sick, isn't he? Because he's eaten too much. Can't digest it. And we're a bit like that. Why do we seem to? It's probably not so bad now. The obesity thing in children's apparently reducing. But what was this thing where we'd go and buy absolutely stacks and stacks and stacks of food? Huge volumes of food. Why aren't we just eating down the road in a canteen and then, you know, leaving the washing up for somebody else to do? Why aren't we doing that? Be cheaper, wouldn't it? Massive canteen, everybody goes in, you can have anything you fucking want. Or is this the end of the 15-minute city? Yeah? Is this the realisation that that's where we're going to end up being? Because nobody can afford to run a fridge, nobody can be bothered to put a kettle of water on, nobody can be bothered to fucking heat the oven up. It's all Bitcoin, isn't it? And it's all inefficient. Why have English people all got cookers? Because we cook. Why have we all got kettles? Because we all fucking drink tea, right? Why have we all got microwaves and air fryers and toasters and fucking sandwich makers? All energy usage, really inefficient. It's inefficient because we've had to produce 3 million fucking toasty makers so that everybody can have one. Well, really, you only need one in each town, don't you? And you can go down there, and if you want a toasty, it's down there where the toasty machine's making thousands of them a day. And then we're back to what? A dictatorial dictatorship where you must comply. And it will cost you energy to get to the canteen, right? And you can only eat between these hours and this hours because there's too many people and you can't get everybody in there all at once, right? Yeah, and then some people choose to not bother and eat at home. And then we go in a big circle again. But it is amazing what we fucking buy. Some people in the supermarkets. Oh, I haven't seen it for some time. Really. Everybody I see now sort of got half a trolley full. And they just basically go, yeah, that's enough for now. I don't need to buy fucking whole heap of fucking stuff. Look at the stuff that's for sale and the stuff we buy. I was cursing earlier about these fucking 3D Christmas trees. It's just a stick, isn't it? And it spins round and it makes a fucking 3D Christmas tree. It's an optical illusion maker. That's all it is. It's fucking spinning it faster than our eyes can catch up with it. It's like the horsey, isn't it? It's the horsey in the fucking thing with the slot in it. That's all it is. It's just been rethought. Rethunk, isn't it? Eh? It has been rethunk. Fucking hell, how do you link that up? Rethunk. Excuse me. Oh. Like I said, I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning. I didn't go back to fucking sleep again. I went to bed about 1, so I had 3 hours sleep. Yeah, fucking things. Start a different fucking subject now rather than fucking trying to link it all up. Fucking Keir Starmer again, right? Had a load of people arrested at fucking riots because people were pissed off at what he'd fucking done and said and fucking all the rest of it. And what happened in Bristol, I think, wasn't it? 3 little girls got murdered at a fucking dance fucking party, didn't they? And that's when it kicked off in this country. People had enough. And that's where all these fucking Downing Street lot come from. They're still the same lot that are defending the killing of those 3 little girls. They're saying that those people are okay to do that because they were persecuted somewhere else. That's where we're at. And Keir's had a load of them arrested, charged, and fucking thrown in the slammer. Right down to kids and single mothers and shit like that. Yeah? He thinks that's okay. He thinks justified that behaviour by saying, oh, they're dangerous rioters. At the same fucking time, he ain't had enough spaces, has he, in UK prisons, so he's let a load of people out. But he let out the wrong people, didn't he? Typically. And now there's fucking maniacs who they don't know who, or what, or where, or why, or fucking anything else about them. They've just fucked off. Knowing, probably, that they weren't the fucking one to be let out anyway. They must have been there going, fucking hell, mate, they must have got this fucking wrong. Oh, really? Am I out now? I can do that crime and get away with that, and then I'm out now? This fucking country's fucking nuts. Yeah, they let out a load of fucking serious criminals. And a lot of them wrongly. Literally just let the wrong person out. Or, you know, you get called, oh yeah, you're out today, and then your fucking mate turns up at the gate and fucks off. What? I thought he was him. No, he's him, mate. We've been lying about our fucking names ever since we got in here. We're winding you up. And they fucked him off. So I'm not sure how many places are required in the fucking country's prisons, but if I was you, I'd just get anybody that's been smoking the old fucking herbalicious, innit, now that you've legalised it, and let them out. It's probably the most inoffensive thing people have done in prisons, right? Shoplifting, you've actually stolen off somebody, ain't you? May it be shareholders, fucking taxpayers, whatever. You got thief, you got rape, you got violence, you got murder, you got fucking kidnapping and fucking, you know, dealing crack and heroin that kills people. Or you got some bod that was fucking what? Selling a few fucking bags of fucking weed on a street corner or from his fucking nan's house or some shit like that. So how about you have a fucking serious look at the fucking offences on this offensive list and start freeing up some prison spaces properly, appropriately. If the geezer smokes so much of the fucking stuff he's absolutely fucking lost his fucking bin, right? Maybe have a little think and a chat with the people running the fucking prison, like, but yeah, what is it? People locked up for speeding or shit like that? Speeding? What the... You want to go and have a look at a Ford Anglia? Preferably a baby blue one, yeah? That is the vehicle that the braking distances were set in the UK by the use of. And therefore the speed limits in this country. So I'm not quite sure which fucktard judge is actually going to get hold of it and do something proper with it, as far as I think it was 214 feet a Ford Anglia took to stop from 70 mile an hour or something, and mine did it in 32 feet, which is less than the figure for 30 miles an hour for a Ford Anglia. So technically I can do 70 in a 30 and still brake before the Anglia fucking kills the child. Application of logic, innit? Shouldn't be speeding around anyway. I don't really either. It's only like on a bit of an open road, you're like, you know, I'm driving. Just driving the fucking car. Conditions appropriate, wet, dry, whatever. Fucking someone in front of you, fucking juggernaut up your ass, fucking white van wants to fucking race you. You just fucking drive appropriately for the conditions and the circumstances, right? A number at the side of the road is basically just a fucking distraction from your eyeball looking at what you're doing. It doesn't mean anything, it's irrelevant. Like people in prison that have been smoking weed, I suppose. See, some people should be arrested, ain't it? Like these housing association managers that are installing solar panels by incompetent companies that so-called say they're professional, haven't got a clue about condensation transfer. Yeah, so they're burying all these big cold metal bolts through people's roofs, and I'm just waiting for the roof to rot next. If you haven't checked that out, check out my TikTok fucking videos, Dodgy Git Show on TikTok. You know, just slide through them all until you find the one with the fucking roof tiles and the solar panels being removed by a guy in America who is sick and tired of removing fucking solar panels and then go and telling the customer they need a new roof. Yeah, differential temperature fucking fluctuation, internal, external on the fucking metal bolt, and how condensation forms into droplets inside the home. If you can't follow the science and the logical thinking of that, we need to have a discussion specifically about how condensation forms in a warm, moist environment when presented with a fucking cold piece of metal. If I were you, if I was thinking of having solar panels put on your roof, don't fucking bother. It takes more kilojoules of fucking electron flow, fucking whatever, to install the fucking things than you will ever get out of them. You might say, oh well, no, you haven't done your calculations. I think they're efficient. I think it's good for my home. Yeah, fucking, how much to put up a scaffolding, love? No, you've had 4 guys turn up in 4 different diesel vans. They've all driven an hour to work. Then the geezer's turned up in the diesel lorry that he's had to drive to the place and back to the fucking place where he had to park it. He's obviously had to park it, so his mates come along in a van to take him back again, to then play on the scaffolding, to then go back with the van, get the lorry, to come back with the lorry, to take the scaffolding down after it's done. And that's not including the fucking umpteen lorries and fucking people in diesel vans that have fucking gone there on a daily basis to install the pieces of fucking, 23% efficient maximum by law, pieces of shit solar panel on your fucking ceiling that are going to create loads of condensation inside your roof space and drip on your ceiling. Right? Yeah. So don't install solar on your roof. It's a fucking stupid idea, and the mathematical calculations as far as efficiency and fucking energy consumption is a fucking delusional fucktardery fucking level of maths that you'll never understand because you won't have the conversation about it, right? And who's doing all this shit and justifying it, eh? You're either super rich and stupid, yeah, going, oh, I'm going to save my energy bills. Are ya? Really? Yeah, so actually you're making it more expensive for everybody else to have their energy supplied to their home because you decided that you're going to opt out of fucking having the trench dug in the street before it's fucking made, right? Yeah, or they won't bother, will they? Oh, no, there isn't any gas to this house. No, there's no electric either. It's self-sustaining. Fuck off, mate. You fucking plug me into the fucking mains, or we ain't bothering buying this piece of shit. You fucking wait. Just fucking wait. And then it's your house has to be big enough to charge your car. See how it goes. You can't afford the house, you can't afford the car. You can't afford the car, you can't afford the house. You afford a smaller house, you still can't afford to run the car. What are you going to do, fucking plug in a bike? Fuck off. Won't work. But yeah, housing associations are justifying this fucking solar punt, aren't they? Yeah, saying that it's going to save their fucking customers a load of money. It's not. What you're going to do is stick that fucking solar up there and then rip their fucking gas boiler out, right? Yeah, you're going to sell those gas boilers to the rest of the world because there's fuck all wrong with them, right? Yeah. See, we know how it works. Where do you think all the hi-fi equipment's gone from the 70s? It's in Africa, mate. The fuck? Yeah, so you got housing association managers that can't fucking use a sealant gun, order fucking 2 rolls of fucking the same fucking wallpaper, or have any other colour in their fucking houses apart from white, right? Might be offensive to the next person that comes. Fuck off. They're fucking housing association managers. Talk about incompetent fucking retards. I've never seen fucking such wasteful mismanagement of time and effort. And it be justified by their own managers. They stick up for them, don't they? Oh, well, he's only doing his job. Well, his job needs to be fucking changed then, doesn't it? In the way it's fucking done. Because at the moment it's corrupt as fuck. And it is. And the money involved is fucking disgraceful. But it's associations fucking shareholders, isn't it? They're also the shareholder of the fucking scaffolding company and the shareholder of the solar panel installation lorry van man. Aren't they? Yes, they are. Same fucking people. So they're all convoluting their own fucking shit, aren't they? They're literally shitting in their own bath and expecting everybody else to sit there fucking swimming in it. It's fucking gross. It is fucking gross. Some other gross things I saw at 4 o'clock this morning, but it was extremely fascinating, and I must tell you about it before I finish the show. Seeing I've been chunting on for an hour and a half now, but I will tell you. I think it's fascinating, and the geezer's incredible that he's made the personal effort to go and do it. When you finish this show, go and check out Pillars of the Past. Oh, bless you, Snoopy. Hey, check Snoops, man. See, he's chilling. In you, babbler. You beautiful boy. Yeah, Pillars of the Past. Go and check out Pillars of the Past. He's there in Peru. He's been obviously looking at Google Earth quite closely and just skimming around here and there. And he's noticed some anomalies, hasn't he? Anomalies. So he's gone check out these anomalies on foot with his drone. He's only made a few videos and there's only a few thousand people have seen them so far. But it's fascinating. He's made some major discoveries. He's found cities that have been washed away. You know, like fucking Peruvian fucking ancient people's cities. He's found vast graveyards or vast areas where these people have been buried with lots of goods, everything from their clothes to corn. Now I don't know if these people have been buried alive, been buried on purpose, you know, post death, or they're buried from a natural disaster, but they also all seem to be in the same area, and none of the graves were ever marked. He's found giant fucking petroglyphs. Huge face he's found. And just next to that is a shape of a person like sitting down. Oh, you'll go in a minute, mate. We're just going to finish up the show. Alright, we just finished the show and then we'll go. Okay? Yeah, see, he's waiting to do his thing, innit? Then he'll go sleep. Because that's what he does. Yeah, Peru and yeah, Pillars of the Past. And the evidence that I saw, as soon as I saw it, because I've been following this shit round the world all over the place, and through the Bible, you know, Bible stories keep cropping back up again, don't they? And I haven't seen any stronger, I haven't seen as such strong evidence of a great flood as I have through this guy's videos of this hillside. It's absolutely fascinating at how the landscape's been left and how these buildings appeared to have just been washed away. And I mean washed away. And then it makes me think, well, if they're washed away, were the petroglyphs written, drawn, put together by people that were there and survived? Also makes me curious of why there's 8 kilometres of robbery holes where people have been pilfering what is essentially a graveyard. I'm not sure if these people are going up there randomly or it's a case of these people might have been wearing gold and the metal detectorists got there and just don't have any respect for the body of the dead and just ripped them out of the grave, took what they wanted and left the bones scattered all over the place. So be aware when you watch a few of his videos, there are skeletal remains that some people might find disturbing if you're that way inclined. It is quite spooky, and it is quite odd how decomposition of the human body can work like that in such a dry climate. Anyway, check out Pillars of the Past. Yeah. Also, don't forget, check out the Land of Chem. He's in Japan. He's had a Japanese woman, fucking Korean woman, fuck knows. I'm not allowed to say Oriental, am I? Is that offensive or racist to say? I don't know. But boundaries keep changing, don't they? This pretty girl from Far East. She scientifically analysed some of Jeff's work from the Land of Chem, and she was quite doubtful about his hypothesis. But I quite disagree with some of her hypothesis because I don't think she's being open-minded enough as how it could have actually been adjusted here or there. Or how primitive the things were. People were just having a go at it, weren't they? Like I was describing to my mother earlier about arsenic levels in copper. Because when you produce copper, one of the things you have to remove from it is arsenic, and that can be quite tricky, especially if you don't know what the fuck it is or why it's in there, you just think it's copper. But if arsenic's put in with copper, it makes it hard enough to cut fucking stone with, doesn't it? We've discussed this before. Yeah, just as another person to go check out is Carl James Langford, Bonnie Langford's nephew. He's got his own channel. He's into English history from like the Dark Ages and medieval stuff. He's trying to figure out what was going on in the Iron Age and that. I've tried having discussions about it, and he has a Zoom meeting that he puts on YouTube. It's quite difficult to connect with the people in the room, if I could put it that way. Especially when you're trying to pass on ideas like, well, if King Arthur was at Glastonbury and he had iron, because there's iron coming out of the fucking water, so there's iron in the ground, right? So the alchemists have fucking got the fire going, they got the fucking iron coming out of the hole, like, and they're making swords out of it. You go down to Tintagel, innit? Tintagel or whatever. Well, there's tin mines down there. There's obviously trading going on, whether it be, you know, selling your daughter or, you know, P. Diddy's bumhole. There'd be trading going on, wouldn't there? There would. And some people, they'd be trading different metals. Because they got, oh, look, I've got some copper, mate. Oh, I've got some tin. Oh, I've got some iron. Right? But you put a bit of tin with iron, what happens to your sword? You can make it sharper, harder, and more malleable. So it's a better sword, isn't it? So when you have a scrap with that geezer, his fucking sword snaps, and you get to fuck his wife. Yeah? See how it works? Alchemical science. Yeah? So don't forget, check out Carl James Langford. Check out The Land of Chem. And Ancient Odysseys with his wife, Alexa. She's a lovely lady. And go over there and check out Pillars of the Past. Very interesting, 15-minute videos on his channel. Very, very digestible. I actually wish they were longer. But great respect for that gentleman. And when he got to the top of the hill, the sense of achievement brought tears to his eyes. You could hear it in his voice. He wanted to cry. And he said, I've done it. I got here. So whatever your target is in life, I hope you get there. I hope you get that great sense of achievement from achieving what it is in life you want to do. Whatever that may be. As long as it ain't hurting other people, I hope you achieve what you want to achieve. I wish you great luck in it. I pray you succeed in that. And with that, I think we'll call that a night. That's show 240, live and direct here from England. We know what time it is, because we're sharing our love, and we got a clock up there to tell us, right? Whatever you're doing out there, share the love about the people you meet. Don't forget, say hello to your neighbour, and do a stranger a favour for nothing, because you can, right? Some people can't. Whether it be physically, mentally, or otherwise. Do people a favour. Until next time, if no one's told you today, I love you very much. Have a fucking wonderful day. Thank you for my new fucking groupies in the top chat. Landon and Asti from Maverick Multimedia. Don't forget, check out Rick Walker at Maverick Multimedia as well. He's over there in Canada, following all things political and or otherwise. He's had some nasty fucking throwbacks from the people in the political realms over there, because old fucking Justin Trudeau's a fucking wanker, isn't he? Yeah, can't wait till he's fucking removed from office as well. Just as I can't wait until Keir Starmer, fucking Angela Rayner and Rachel Reeves and Wet Knees Wesley are also fucked off down the road. Because they're all disingenuous fuckwits, aren't they? Anyway, until next time, don't forget, be careful who you vote for. Yeah? Share the love. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Don't forget, tell your friends to like, share and subscribe to the show as well. And thank you very much to all those people that have done so far. I do hope we can hit 500 subscribers, hopefully. Do you reckon we can do it before the 6th of November when the channel's restrictions are lifted? I've got channel restrictions because there was some dude called Tommy once and he said a thing about something or other. Anyway, until then, like I say, share the love. I love you very much. I'll see you again on the next show, which will be show 241. Yeah? Hopefully that'll be as much as a giggle as my TikTok shorts and making this show has been. Yeah? What hell of a day, eh? Love to you all. I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Bye bye.